Yeah, today I'll be showing you how to make mango. We use green. This one turned yellow already. It was green. So you don't use that, you fry that one, but this is the one we're gonna use to make mango. Now let's go over here. Go to the sink right there. I usually put it on. I put it on hot water because like that, you know, the peels come off easier. That's what I do. This is the pan we're gonna be using. Pan or pot, whatever you want to call it. The famous pot where I do all my cooking. You know? I'll fill this up literally like up to there, halfway through. Cold water, not hot water. You know? Some people will put the hot water and then they boil the hot water already hot. Like that doesn't make sense. Trust me, there's been people that have done that before. That's good right there. Now we put the hot water back there. That's like I said, that's so that the peels could come off easily. That's all to it. You could peel it like that, but sometimes you know it's hard to take out. So, but just to make it easier, I think that's good enough. See, what you gotta do is cut the top and the bottom part, and then you go. You see? Look how easy that comes off. You see, you literally could take it off with your fingers. If you wouldn't have put it on hot water, this wouldn't have been, you wouldn't have been able to do this. Look how easy. And then what you do is you take these little stuff, leftovers, you know? Why you take that extra sting off? Well, because when you smash the plantain, you don't want to have all that green stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, today we're making mango. That's it. Usually I do this, take this, you know, go like this, back and forth, take that little, make it smooth. See, leaves it nice and smooth. Then I usually cut it like in 3 pieces. Yeah, and I don't advise anybody to cut it like on their hands. Then you might cut your fingers if the knife is sharp, you know. Then what we do is we cut it in the middle. It doesn't have to be perfect cut, but this is so it could boil quicker, you know. Then we grab the other plantain, do the same thing. The top part, the other top or bottom part, and then we just go whoop. That one didn't come out wide. You know, you gotta do it deep, so when you do it deep, you'll be able to peel it off. You see how easy that is? Voila! This one only had a little bit. That's it, you do the same thing, go like this. Whoop. Woo. Quick reflex, you see how I caught that? It was gonna fall. Trust me, I could do this way faster. The thing is, since I'm doing the video, you know, I gotta try to explain to you what I'm doing. Again, I would advise people to cut it in their hand. Usually I do this on a cutting board. And then we go. Simple. And then we just wash it. Now let's go over here. Whoop. Now we put it in the water there. It's been boiling already there.
Jas Sizzles, bitch.
You see, 1, 2, 3. Now let me go get some salt so I can put on the plantain, because you do gotta put some salt on. You know, I use sea salt instead of the regular salt. Usually you just put like about that much, probably like a spoon or half of a spoon. You just throw it in there and that's all it needs. Move it around a little bit and that's it. We let that fuckers boil. You know what I'm saying? And we'll leave that there boiling. Usually it takes about 10-15 minutes to boil, you know, before we could start smashing. And that's, I'll show you the other part in a few, so I'll talk to you in a bit. Oh yeah, and if you want the plantains to boil quicker, just cover it up. But cover it up because, you know, when it boils, the water comes up and it'll fall into the stove, and then, you know, you don't want that to happen. So you leave it a little bit, like, you know, that's if the cover doesn't have, you know, the ones that have like a little hole on it, so that the vapor thing, when it's boiling, it comes up. But since this one doesn't have it, we just put it like that, you know. That's basically it. We leave that there for a few minutes. And we'll start getting things heated up. Ow! Oh yeah, another little thing that I add. I put onions. I'm gonna chop some onions, which I'm gonna put. I already got some vinegar there. Apple cider vinegar. It could be white vinegar, dark vinegar, whatever. It doesn't matter as long as it's vinegar. Just about, a handful of onions. You don't have to put this if you don't want to, This is like optional. We Dominicans, we put onions on our mangu. When we throw it in there in the vinegar, let that marinate there as the plantains start boil, as the plantain boil, And yeah, let that just get some flavor there. That's it. Onions and vinegar. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. Oh yeah. You see? That thing is boiling. A few more minutes, and then we could start smashing. Now, for those who don't like real onions, like I said, that I'll be throwing in some onions. You have this onion powder. Cebolla en polvo, which you could use. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. I mean, you don't have to add this to your mangu if you don't want to, but I add it. I like it, It gives it a nice flavor to it. Like I said, I use this when if I don't have the real onions, I'll use this. But sometimes, I'll use both of them. So yeah, that's just an option. You don't have to add it. Another thing that I add too is also garlic powder. I put some of this too, a little bit of it. This is optional, you don't gotta add that either. And some oregano. Again, this is optional, you don't have to add that. And then what we're gonna be using is butter for the mangu. Just regular country original butter. You could use any other butter that you want. You don't have to use this one. This is the one that I always put. And then also I put like a spoon of this, but we normally don't use this when we do mangu. But I like to add to it sometimes. It gives it a nice flavor to it. Butter with mayo mixed together. But if you don't like mayo, that's up to you. It's optional. You don't gotta add it, but I usually do. That's basically it. It's not too much stuff you gotta add to it, to give it flavor. But that's about it. I'll get back to you in a few. Yeah, let's check the plantain and see how they're doing. They getting there. Maybe like a few more minutes. I could actually do it right now, but I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes. Like about 2-3 more minutes. Let me show you guys. I don't know if you could see it well, but yeah, it's almost done. Because look, That's almost cooked, but like the outside part of it is almost, it's cooked, yeah, already. It's already boiled. But like that, you see the inside part, that still is kind of raw, so it still needs a little bit more. Just wanted to show you guys, you know. Cover this up. In a few more minutes, and that's it. But yeah, I think we're kind of ready now for this, for the plantains. Turn this thing off. I'll be using one of these. Hold on, let me put this down. I'll be using one of these to take out the plantain, because I got to take the water out and, you know, I got to drain them. So you see how easy that is? You don't gotta be, you won't get burned or nothing. Simple arithmetic. Doesn't take a genius. Voila. I won't be needing this. Now what we do with this water, we toss it out, because I'm gonna put the plantains back inside the pan and use the water to be able to smash the plantain more easier. You know, not all of it, but just like a few drops. Please wear some gloves so you don't get burned, you know, have cautions. Are we putting some of that water in here? Yeah. And let's go to the sink. I don't have enough space here, you know, so bear with me. I'm still holding the pan with the gloves on, the pot or whatever you want to call it. But you get the idea. Nice and secure. Then we throw the plantains in there. Also try to get one of these, because you know, whenever we smashing the plantain, we be able to move it, you know, and like if you be baking a cake, you know. You're gonna need one of these to smash. You know, like when you smashing mashed potato, same thing. I mean, like when you're gonna make mashed potato, you know. Oh, and by the way, a lot of times, if you didn't have one of these, you know, we use the end of a cup, a big cup, boom, boom, to smash it, or a can, or the end of this, you know, you go, oh, either way you could do it. But maybe I should show you guys, just in case. This is how we do it in Harlem Heights. And here's the water, the leftover. Usually like 2 spoons, not 2 spoons, but like 2 of these. Bam! That should be it. Mayo, bam. Remember that mayo, you don't have to add this. I add it because it gives it a more extra flavor to it. It's not mandatory, it's just an option. That's it. So here we go. As you can see, the plantains are still a little bit hard. But like I'm saying, you know, we used to use these, the cup, and just go like, you know. That's if you don't have one of these. You see? That's one way to do it. The other way is with a cup, like I was telling you. You see? But I guess we'll stick to this way better. See what I was telling you? To get one of these, so you'll be able to look how easy that is to move. Now you're able to smash it even better. Oh, I almost forgot. I gotta add the garlic. You know, like about a half a spoon, or but use your wrist. You know, I usually use my wrist. Some oregano. That's good, not too much. That oregano gives it like a nice boost. Oh, and cebolla, which I'm gonna add some. I'm gonna add the original cebolla, but I'm gonna put some powder too, just to give it some more flavor. And that's it. 1, 2, 3. You know. And here we go again to smash. You can see it's kind of dry, so what we're gonna do is put some more water in there. Some people add milk to it, but you don't have to. All that is optional. Move that around. Because you know, mashed potato is easier to make than mangu. You know, because mangu, you really gotta smash it. But the secret to making mangu is really, you just let that the plantain boil till those plantains turn real soft, and it's easier to smash them like that. But since you know we're doing this video, I'm not trying to be here all 3 hours trying to show you guys how to do a mangu, you know. But so you guys could get the idea how this is done, in case you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? Whew, that's looking beautiful. I think I might add a little bit more butter. And what we do is move it around. You could do it like that, but nah, I prefer like this. See? And clean that off. And that's it, we're done. Look at that. I know I didn't make a lot because I only used 2 plantains. You know, it's not really. This makes like 2 serving. You see? Now I'm gonna add the onions. So, you know, make sure you throw the vinegar away. You know, don't throw it in there with it, because if not, forget about it. That taste is gonna be horrible. Throw the onions in there. That's it. Move that around. Look, this channel is not no PG-13 thing, you know what I'm saying? I curse a lot, we New Yorkers curse a lot, so bear with me, you know. I know other families and mothers and people might be watching this video, but hey, come on, man, we live in a world, we understand. This channel is not made for kids, you know. That's it. Now I'll put it in a container and call it a day.
Jas Sizzles, bitch.
Well, I got these containers because, you know, I'll be putting half and half, you know, because I'm not going to eat now. It's already almost 12 o'clock at night. But yeah, so, you know, I put half and half, and like that, I have a choice eating it either with fish or chicken, whatever, you know. Whatever's clever. You see how easy that came out to be? Simple. This is a meal that anybody could do at home. You know, you just gotta have some time. It's 30 minutes or so. Wow, we should just add all that here. So there's no point in just having a little bit. And that's the final result. This is what 2 plantain makes. Nice mangu, you know. Anybody can make this at home at any time, you know. You just gotta have the time and patience, you know. All you do is boil 2-3 plantain, as many as you want, and the ingredients is, it's just, that's all the ingredient is. It's just butter. That's it. And if you want to add some extra seasoning to it, like I did, garlic, onion, oregano. These are just optional. You really don't gotta add this, you know. It's up to you. And the mayo that I added, which like I said is optional again, you don't have to add none of this stuff. This is stuff that I like to cook, you know. But like I said, the main ingredient is just plantain and butter, and that's it. Simple. Plantain and butter. But I'm gonna let you people go, and that's about it, you know. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. And by the way, go check out my music. I have a lot of dembow songs, you know. I'll be releasing a lot of new stuff. So at the same time as I'm releasing music, I'll be making videos, home cooked meals like I'm doing. You know, this is my second video. Please show some love, you know, and just continue supporting me. And that's it. And I'm out. See ya.